Good morning and happy Sunday. Man, it feels weird I'm not talking about football anymore. I know the season's been over for a week now, but it just feels so strange. I just realized that, don't get me wrong, there's always every other Sunday that I'm with my family, because we invite my grandparents over and stuff. And there's something going on today. Looking forward to it. But Sundays are going to seem pretty boring without football for a while. Again, a day is what you make of it, good or bad. So, I'm not entirely. I guess I do miss football a little bit, but I wouldn't say it's a heavy loss, but not a critical one. How about that? So let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. Let's see, what would my low be? Well, yesterday was pretty cold and windy. Didn't really care much for that. That's usually not a good thing. My high is I got to spend a lot of time with my dad yesterday. Because, actually, another part of my high is I went to a disco night over at Illegal. And it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Had a great time. A few laughs and such. It was great. And actually, my dad got to join me. Well, here's the thing. He went to church in Corning, and then he came to meet me for dinner. So, we got to see some of the festivities going on. He met a few of my friends. It was great. Honestly, it was about as good of an evening as you'd want. And that's awesome. And my act of kindness was, well, I did help my dad out a lot yesterday, so, yeah. I got to, you got to spend the day with him, and I got to help him out in a few things. So, it was nice. It was a solid, quiet Saturday. Well, I wouldn't say quiet. Disco night was pretty rocking. It was. Got on the dance floor, did some moves on and everything. It was a lot of fun. Actually, I could talk about, I just realized this is my first disco-themed party. Wow. Well, here's the thing. I first went to church, and some aspects of my costume are still here in my apartment because I go to church, just about a half mile from here. And if I go to church in Elmira, that is. Today I'm going to be going to church in Horseheads. Yeah, I've been going to church a lot lately. I'm a good little Jesus boy now, aren't I? So, I went to church last night, came here, finished did the last minute touches on my costume. Actually, I got myself some face paint, and I drew a handlebar mustache with a goatee right here. Had my sunglasses on. I got myself an afro off of Amazon. It was awesome. It was great. My costume was, no one could recognize me. It was awesome. Someone actually thought that the handlebar mustache was real. But no, I totally painted it on. But it was cool though. They had, in terms of refreshments, all they really had was a bunch of chips and some pretzels. They had cocktails the Zen Dragon, Disco Smash, I forget, Party of the Disco, I think it was. I forget. Had a few cocktails themed around that. A lot of people were dressed up in 70s gear. Some people didn't really go dressed up at all, but they did come up for the dancing, which was fun. Got to dance to some of the best music of my dad's generation. Because my dad was, he was a kid during the 60s, and the 70s happened in his, pretty much all of my dad's teens were in the 70s. So no one would recognize this music more than my dad. So it was really cool that he was there. to hear some of it. There's like the Bee Gees, there's Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive. There was Casey and the Sunshine Band. Honestly, it was fun. I love that music, and I'm glad I got to listen and dance to it too. I was like doing this all the time and stuff like that. It was great. It was like 9:15 roughly when I left. So got myself sort of a late snack, and then I pretty much did my live vlog and went to bed. And I gotta say, it was nice. I will admit, it's been a good long time since I've had, just good old fashioned fun. Just, for me. I mean, it was great that my dad was there, and I'm going to be seeing him later today. And he's going to go with me to spaghetti and game night. I'm excited for spaghetti and game night, man. Holy cow. I can't wait. But, I mean, there are a few things that are still bothering me at the moment. Really, just the fact I don't have my computer on me anymore, which is a real bummer because I can't really do, well, actually, I might be able to do a live vlog. It just won't be as detail-oriented as I would like. But we'll see. We'll plan that out by ear. I mean, I guess I could use my spare smartphone that I've been using over the last several days. I could do that. I don't know, it kind of stinks not having a spare computer you can use to, look up stuff and have fun. It does get a little bit bad. But it shouldn't be that much longer now. And I guess it has been kind of nice for me to not lug my computer everywhere I go. I mean, yeah, I know I shouldn't really need to use technology as a means to find forms of fun and entertainment. But it is a real bummer when you don't have it on you at any given time. And I will admit, it's led to some pretty bad days, but it's okay. Again, I literally said earlier, day is what you make of it, and I plan on making this day pretty fun. Now I just have to get on with my day. So, well, again, I mentioned the One Piece manga chapter. Can't really do that. I mean, it's going to be officially released today. Oh, for those of you who don't know or wondering how I do things, is I do my videos every morning, in the morning. It's pretty much as soon as I wake up in the morning. Well, not as soon as I wake up. I mean, I get dressed. I gotta look nice in front of the camera, like I do now. Clearly decent in front of the camera, obviously. And right now, it's just about 9 o'clock in the morning. The manga chapter won't be released until noon, Eastern Standard Time, which I'm at right now. And I pretty much avoid here's the thing, it's kind of hard to avoid spoilers. In fact, I will admit, I do kind of know what happens next. But, knowing what happens next and actually seeing it play out are two different things. So that's why I actually legit try and make the reaction as real as possible, which I'll be doing tomorrow morning. Actually, I just realized I have a really busy week ahead of me. Good God. I got a lot of stuff to do. I've got a few appointments this week. There's also Cabin Fever. I thought about doing Cabin Fever. I really did. But the problem with doing that is, I mean, let's say for the sake of argument that like I actually do cabin fever, because if you recall, cabin fever was essentially you go, there's a bunch of places on Market Street in Corning, and they have samples of like whiskey and gin and wine and beer and all sorts of stuff, and have to go about your day, right, or go about your evening. And I'm sort of it's a sort of toss up as to whether or not I want to do it again. Because for me to actually do it again, best case scenario, I would need to first purchase a ticket to go. But more importantly, I would need to go home after I help my dad to shop, change into something nice, then head all the way back to Corning. Even if I were to drop my clothes off at my folks' place and get dressed there, that's actually quite a bit of gas I'm wasting. That's one problem. I mean, funny enough, I actually did I got a gift for Valentine's Day, believe it or not. It was actually in the form of a dandy gas card, which, I could use. Of course, if I use it up, I'm not going to have anything left. So we'll see. We'll see how this plays out in the coming days. But on the whole, it should be fine. It really ought to be fine. Again, maybe I'm overanalyzing it a few too many things. Also, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I mean, it's next Friday Cabin Fever is, but, this upcoming Friday. So, I believe it would be the 24th? No, wait, it'd be the 24th. No, wait, tomorrow. Today's the 18th, tomorrow's 19th, Monday, 20, Tuesday, 21. 23rd, okay, 23rd. 23rd. So, plus, unfortunately, at a lot of these places, they gave, drinks, but no, food to go with it. Which can be a real problem if you're going to go to, 20 different places, because you're probably going to get drunk in, 10 minutes or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'll decide whether or not I want to go. I mean, I'm going to be in for a good time regardless. So, we'll have to play it by ear. We're going to have to play this by ear. But it should be a lot of fun. It really should be a lot of fun. And I'm greatly looking forward to it. If I decide to go, that is. Actually, speaking of things to do in Corning, what really surprises me right now is I haven't heard anything about 2300 Degrees happening. For those of you who don't know, 2300 Degrees is something that takes place at the Corning Museum of Glass, where they have live glass shows, people pay for drinks, everything in the Corning Museum of Glass gift shop is 23% off gifts, because it's called 2300 Degrees, because 2300 degrees are as hot as the ovens or kilns are for making glass are. 2300 degrees, obviously it's very hot. But that's what temperature you use to, melt sand and other materials using to make, glass. And it is really cool, because I've seen a bunch of those shows, and they really are really cool. But its appeal kind of loses meaning after, because the one flaw with 2300 degrees, you can get food at, the cafeteria that they got there, and it's pretty solid food. And, it is fun. It is. It's just a little bit annoying when you have, actually the one flaw, no matter what drink you're getting, even if it's soda, it's $6 for a drink. So, okay, if it was for beer or wine, Paying $6 for that, okay, because you're only gonna have one of those, right? But come on, man, you shouldn't have to pay like $6. Like, I'm a soda drinker. I mean, I love soda. Soda screams. I want to party, but I have to drive. Like, you should pay like $2 for a soda, and as long as you're getting soda, refills ought to be free. That's what should happen. But I guess I don't know. Maybe they'll change that at some point. Who knows? So I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't heard anything about 23. Maybe they'll probably have it in March. Maybe until the weather gets a little bit warmer, sometime after cabin fever. I could see that happening. Although, honestly, I know we still have like 11 days left, but let's just say I'm just about ready for the month of February to be over. Well, the one year we make it longer because it's a leap year. And for once, I'm actually ready for the month to be over. I don't know. Let's get to the end of this week. Let's have a good week. And, actually, hold on. Tomorrow's yesterday was the 17th. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was about to say, I thought I got the dates wrong. Okay. Let's have a good week. Anything that happened last week is gone now. Let's just move on. I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to YouTube channel, on social media. As always, I'm very helping this video for all of you guys watching over there. We have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And remember, you guys want to talk to me, be here to lend you all your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.